with how many I'm making or lack thereof. Because if I made more, they would be getting delivered here, and then this would be getting delivered. Where are you trying to go? To the loader. I want you to go to the unloader. I want to see if this can get filled up. Really, it looked like you were full or something. How many is this going to get me, though? I think you're set to go off at... I wish I knew these numbers. You're at 98%. So what happens at 800,000? I don't know because I'm just shy of it. That's what I was hoping to get, was to 800,000 with this. Because you've got 764,000. I see you immediately kick over. Okay, well. So, boy, why aren't you going to this loader? Because it's not ready. And what doesn't it have? It has everything, it's just going kind of slow. This should kick this over to 800,000, which might cause a train to come get stuff. Maybe. Yep, there it is. Okay. So now who's coming here? Oh, you do tech research. That's really bad for me. That's a bottomless pit. I don't want that. I don't want to spend money on that. I'd rather use it for power. I'm going to spend any money, I'm going to spend it on that. So this power thing I've got set up, yeah, I don't need space tech, so that's why I have tons of rocket fuel now. This thing needs these. If I were to set up one of these, it would then start consuming these matter stabilizers as well. And the matter stabilizers are used both in what ultimately goes into science, and then it would go into here too. Oh well, no time like the present. 4 items, one of them's fluid. I'll have to figure out a way to feed that energy control unit. I obviously need more energy control units before I put this online, or even after. Energy control units right now being made here. So I think what I'm going to do is just build another one of these. The big limitation there is these electronic control or electronic components. These seem to be producing okay now that they have plastique in usable quantities. So now I want another one of these somewhere. So that's an option. Just stick it right back where I took the other one out. They're close enough together that transportation won't be a big deal, and favoritism won't really be a big deal. Might as well. Not using that real estate for anything else. And then we'll see what it's going to take to feed 2 energy control unit factories. Oh shit. Oopsies. Any stone around? So I need some stone to build a repair pack. Okay, you can continue. Fortunately, it was locomotive on locomotive, and they both have a lot of hit points. And I was in the one, so that would have been fatal. Hilarious, but fatal. Why won't you build this one piece of track? Until you have no other things to build, you build everything else except for what is right in front of you and what I need built. You are the definition of asshole.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
Hey, King. Thank you. Such a beautiful song. Don't quite know what to do there, but say thanks. So what are you going to play now, King? If you finished K2? By the way, did you play that K2 on Cities of Earth? Well, you should have been streaming that CP277. That faceless guy got me all excited that he was going to share what he was doing. Yeah, that's never a requirement. Those were all bonus scenario stuff. If it wasn't for the first-person shooter access items and the mini bosses, I could play. I'd love to play those types of games, you know. The CP and the other ones, but I really just can't do first-person very well. And what was the other one that people are playing where you have a spaceship? Who's there should be some trains on the way here. Well, do what you find fun. That's the important part. Or what you expect will be fun. The other thing you could do is partner up with somebody. If there's somebody that has, if you have a expected playtime schedule and somebody that lines up with that, Alright, so I got 2 of these, or 3 of these 4 in here. Who's not here? Ah, you. I don't even see a line. You're at the loader. It's pretty much full. Because, King, if you even do something like a crash site with a buddy, my god, it's fun. No, I need you to come up here. Need you to kick this factory off. Ah, well. Do you know the concept of crash site? You start in the middle. We've got biters all around. Yahoos? What do you mean those? I'll have you know I resemble that incineration. Well, anyhow, if you decide you want to play a crash site, I can hook you up with the scenario zip file and instructions on how to play it. Alright, so this thing's working. Let me hitch a ride on this. So power is not really an issue anymore. It's the other resources. Hey, I wonder where that train is. Oh, I should bring it home. Forgot I brought a train. So, what are you missing, Mr. Loader? You were missing... No. You're just processing. Slowly. And now there's a demand. So, let's take a look at that. Electronic... There's 6 unloaders, and there's 2 trains. 2 trains. 2 trains. Really, this thing uses these things too? Batteries I'm not using heavily. I use them a little bit here. Running low. But there's another one on the way. I think I'll leave it alone for a little while, see how it goes. Not that I have to. I don't need any of these resources. I don't need to clear any of this out. I have eaten 1 million off of each of those already. Interesting that it goes way out there instead of just down here. It considers this closer than that, probably because of the lighter traffic on that rail network. All right. So yeah, let's do that. 48. Okay then. I got the power poles. I just need the lasers. That's turrets. That's lasers. Now I am not making any more lasers, because I don't have any of that glass stuff that it needs. Quartz. I don't even know that I'm unloading it anymore. I just gave up on it. There it is. I don't think I have a spot to unload quartz. Then there is the question of whether or not I need some of the stuff that I'm unloading. Because with the research gone, and all of its stuff, I think I already took out the coke. Yeah, I did. And these things are all using all of this stuff. There's no fluff. Except for engines, which I appear to have broken, but haven't noticed. But definitely will eventually notice when I run out of locomotives. Yeah, I'm not really using rockets, so I don't care about sulfur anymore. I don't think I'm using this uranium at all anymore, am I? Oh, yeah. Not that uranium. Oh, I remember what I'm doing with it. Okay, yeah. Looks like I still use all this stuff. Alright, well, quartz. We'll put you here. Gotta find a place to bring you in. Not looking good. That's a possible spot. Not likely, but it's possible. I'm making these on here. Yep, I don't see a way for me to fit that in there. It might fit there, but not really. Well, duh, what are you? Oh, you're those batteries that I don't use. But super rare, and I've got a bunch. Okay, well, let's just use you. You are the new quartz unloader. Let's go take care of that and make it happen. If that's where quartz unloads, and it is, I can just give it this. Seem to be having a UPS lag issue for some reason. Not quite sure what. Not gonna bring it here. Not gonna bring it here. I'll bring it above you. No, I'm not. I mean, I might, but not there. Well, that lines up nicely. Quartz unload. We've got one right here. Let's going to be 16,000, and that's fine with 2 rows. Now you are waiting to go to the quartz loader, which seems to have issues, and again, I cannot get it to do that. You are waiting on a sand train, of which there are apparently not enough. So I brought it, well, first off, I'm gonna have to put another sand train online, which I have a hard time believing I need. Well, yeah, I only got 2 sand trains. It's the 4 stone trains that I don't understand why I need. So let's put a sand train online. I don't think I have. This doesn't look like sand. This looks like that other stuff. We'll try it. Yeah, that's sand. Go for it, buddy. Go to the warehouse and load up. Except you can't. Now you can. But there's already a train there. What are you? Low density structures. I thought I built a second low density structure. You are just getting your plastic. It's pretty amazing. And frustrating. So I was trying to just get some more lasers online. To make that happen, I need more quartz, and to make that happen, I need more sand. It seems this glass train just keeps getting priority on all the sand, and that's making me unhappy. Although it looks like the glass train doesn't have a destination, which means that it should stop requesting sand. The question is, where are you going to go when you get full? Good. I need you to go there. Although I'd rather you went to the other one. I'll let you come down here instead. As this still has some... Wait a minute. How could you be at 40,000 and still want more? What the heck is wrong there? I've just got the wrong signals. Let's go to Annapolis and see what's going on there. $16,000 and $16,000. And yet you're requesting a train. You've got 1.2 thousand and you've got 43,000. What? So how did that happen? Also, can I get a full 4x4 balancer in here? Missed it by 1 unless I'm willing to bend over. Which I think I will, because there's something just wrong about that. Now, if I do that, I'll be switching these over to an R, which is probably fine. So where's somewhere else where I balance that I have an R unloader? An R unloader is one that takes the requests and caps them at 2. Because I balance things after they come out of the train, which I don't normally do. This is an R unloader. So we'll turn these off for a moment, let them empty out. Get a blueprint in here that, while not the perfect one for this situation, is very good for what I'm trying to do. And then similarly here, we'll back all this off. You're not working for what reason? You don't have water. Why don't you have water? You're not bringing this thing water. This one has water, this one has water. You have never had water. Blueprints, 4x4s, simple 4x4. All right, you go, you go, you go, you go, and you go. Well, that should increase the performance a little bit. Gaining about a quarter of the assemblers that I wasn't using. Well, it's actually working now. Let's get a load indicator in here. Even though this is a really old design and it doesn't really check out. $16,000, yep. I don't like all these dead trees laying around. I'm sure I'll be fine. That's all. I've got a shield. Ooh, here it comes. I'm gonna get on it when it gets here and see where it goes. Probably force it to the main base. No, I would rather you come up here, but I don't know which one you're supposed to go to. And it's probably this one. Question is, after you're empty here, are you going to need to come back? Probably, because this thing's completely empty. And it's kind of important, because it's used by electronics. Although, surprisingly, not so much. There's still 20,000 in here. So it's waiting for this to get done, but it doesn't need it. Is the source ready yet, though? Doesn't look like it. So I guess that's an indicator. If I'm going to be on a mega base in the future, which is going to be blue belt and green inserter, and we know that it takes so many seconds for a green inserter to transfer from train to blue belt. So kind of reverse engineering this, right? How much processing do I need? If I want the unloader, if I want the train to be able to go back and get loaded at the time that the unloader finishes unloading it, then I need the loader to be processing at such a pace that it can refill the chests the amount that the train picked up in the time it takes for the train to unload, which is a tall order. So I guess the generic question is, how fast on blue belt, well, not even on blue belt, how fast can 6 stack inserters, how fast can 12 stack inserters unload a train? Or 6 if you're trying to make a UPS thing. And then as soon as this train gets here and gets full, I'm going to force it to go back up to the main base so that I can get that laser production back online. And then I'm going to take a break. Then when I come back, I'm going to go clear out Oklahoma and whatever else is there. So yeah, this one's still hungry already. It hadn't filled this. I need to put a load indicator there, a full indicator there, but I'm not letting this go back to that. I'm going to send it up here. Oh, come on. Boo. Boo. I don't like that. But it's probably accurate. The incoming should have priority so it doesn't get stuck in a head on there. Come on now. Really? That has priority. All that way. Like him. Once again. That frickin' guy. His frickin' trains all of my frickin' base. Frickin' like him. Fricka. Fricker. Stop getting stuck. Stupid slow train. No, here's a design that's... Yeah, this is a proper balanced unloader. That one was done correctly. But it didn't have to deal with the possibility of a power pole in the way. Come on now. Yeah, the problem there, dear sir, dear Eliza, is there's a hole in that theory because this is supposed to come in on this belt right here. Not right here. Somehow I picked up garbage. Alright, so that's going to fix that, and we're just going to leave it there as if it were a thing. That's how I ended up with those in my inventory. Just keeping that theme going. Alright, that should make my life a little bit better. And that should get me some more lasers. And it is. Okay, I'm going to take a break. It's going to be a bit of a break. And then I'm going to come over here. And we're going to start in Denver. Or maybe Santa Fe. And we're just going to kill everything. From Santa Fe to Austin. All dead. Back in a bit.